Want to make your own bangle suncatcher? Then stick around and let's make one together. Hey there, I'm Amrita from Artria Jewelry. It's pouring outside and I thought what better time to sit and make a sun catcher. So I have a few bangles here. You could get them from a thrift store or if you have any bangles laying around. I think I'm going to pick this bright brass one. And then we're going to use copper wire to weave the beads around. And so this is going to be a great mixed metal sun catcher. Let's pick out our beads. I'm going to want a crystal to dangle in the center, so I'm going to use this one to kind of have that dangle in there. You could use a bigger one as well and have that dangle inside. So I'm just going to grab both. We'll see what we end up doing. And then I want to have one teardrop dangle at the bottom, so we're going to do that as well. And then let's see, I made a bluish green sun catcher last time. So I'm going to try to do a few light pinks in this one. Kind of have some pink crystals. Maybe do a few purple in here. So do that. I have some more in here. Wow, it's really thundering out there. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the pinks and purples this time around. Let's see, maybe get some more bling in here. So materials you're going to need a bangle of your choice. We're going to need a drop, a faceted crystal drop for the center to catch the sun. And then I'm choosing to do another drop at the bottom of the chain. And so we're going to link beads up and down and have this circle bangle in the middle. We're going to then wrap around the bangle. So for the wrapping, I've selected a few larger crystals. This is a mix of glass and acrylic. And so I have this white-ish silvery crystal, the AB crystal. I have a light pink, a dark pink, and then two shades of purple color in there. And then I've also selected this faceted crystal. Again, it will reflect the light beautifully. 10 mm jump rings for the faceted crystals. And then for the wire wrap, you're going to need 26 gauge copper wire to wrap the beads around the bangle. 16 gauge copper wire, you need about 2 inches to make your loop on the top. And 18 gauge copper wire to make your lollipop loops to attach crystals and beads to the top and bottom. Tools you will need: a ruler, a flush cutter, a bent nose or chain nose pliers, needle nose or chain nose pliers, so you need 2 pairs of pliers, and then a round nose or a 6-step bail making plier. I like the 6-step looping pliers because then my loops are more consistent. So this is what I'm going to be using today. First, what I'm going to do is take my pliers and open the jump ring up and attach the crystal onto the jump ring and have that closed. So then I have that ready to attach once we are done with the rest of the sun catcher. So I'm just twisting the jump rings open, sliding those crystals on, and twisting them close. So now I have those two ready as well, so I'm setting those aside. And then to get started, I'm going to take about an arm's length, so maybe about 1 meter of 26 gauge copper wire, and snip that off. That should be enough for a regular bangle. And then I'm going to hold about 1 inch of the tail in my left hand, and then with your dominant hand you're going to wrap 3 times to get this started. And you don't have to pull too hard, but make sure you have a firm grip on the wire when you're wrapping. So you'll get 3 wraps on there. And then once I get to the top, I'm going to slide one of the crystals on. You could use smaller crystals. Here I'm using 8 mm crystals. Crystals of any size will work. These are the beads I had handy, and you can pick these beads up at your Walmart or Michael's. I'm going to do 3 wraps and then add my next color. I'm going to put a pink one on. And then do 3 wraps again. Just hold it taut and firm. And I still have that tail here. Don't worry about that. We'll deal with it when we are done with the wrap. And you can continue to alternate your colors. I'm going from light to dark. I thought I'd cut enough wire, but I'm running out, and that's not a problem. I'm going to just show you how to finish this and then how to add a little more wire to finish this off. So we're just going to do the 3 to 4 wraps to secure these crystals on the outside, and then I'm going to cut another length of 26 gauge wire. I'm just going to cut about a foot of it. I don't need too much. I'm going to use my pliers and tuck that wire in, and then right on top of it I'm going to start this next length and do my 3 wraps and add my crystal. Okay. Oops. Okay, so to finish this up, I'm going to wrap that 3 to 5 times. I think 5 makes it a little more secure. And then I'm going to snip the wire on the inside and then tuck it in. And then the starting of the wire, I'm going to wrap that around that as well. And then tuck that excess in. And then go back and do that with the second start that we did with that additional wire we added. So we have the bangle done. You can just adjust the crystals a little bit if you want them spaced out a little differently, but that's the outside of it. Now I'm going to find a way to dangle this on the inside, and to do that I feel like having something like that might be great, or maybe we just do these two and then add that on the top. Okay. So I'm going to take my 18 gauge copper wire. If you've not watched the video on how to make the simple lollipop loops, I'll link that video in the cards and in the description below. And I will also link the video on how to make the simple Suncatchers to make and sell if you've not already had a chance to watch that. This is just a modification of that. This is a different idea. I'm going to turn my wrist twice to make a simple P-loop and then pull the wire back to center the loop, and that's the lollipop loop. And then I'm going to slide my bead on, pull the wire over, hold the wire in the jaws of my looping pliers, and around the second step make the loop. And then I'm going to snip that off with the flush side of my flush cutters towards my finished piece. Okay. And then I'm going to attach the crystal to the faceted crystal in there. So I'm going to get another jump ring and I'm going to open that jump ring and grab this crystal and then select where I want my Suncatcher to hang, and I'm going to close that jump ring. So it can get a little finicky here. If it does, you can pick up your 2 pairs of pliers and hold that jump ring and twist it close. Okay. And now I'm going to create a beaded section on the top and then a beaded section with this drop down below. Okay, so to do that, again, I'm going to slide this bead on, and I'm going to use the combination of the same crystals to make the top of the Suncatcher and the tail, and the second step of the looping pliers to make those lollipop loops. This is a beautiful handmade blown glass bead, so I'm excited to use it in the Suncatcher. I'm going to put that right on the top here so it gets highlighted. And then I'm going to add these glass crystals above that. And now each time I make this connector, I'm going to connect it to the previous bead and close that out. And then I'm going to connect this to the jump ring we just attached to the bangle and twist that close. There we go. Maybe take this snip that off. And then to attach it to the bangle, I'm going to do the second step for one side to connect it to the crystal. And then on this side, I'm going to make it the fourth step, so it acts like a jump ring and I don't have to use a different jump ring. So this makes it a bigger loop, and then I can twist that open, and then directly across from this jump ring I'm going to attach this bead. I hope you can see this in the video, but we're basically attaching that bead directly below, and then I'm going to twist that open and add the crystal. Like that. And I'm going to do the beads, a mix match of the colors of the beads up again. So I'm going to put the dark pink on. Just go in the reverse order since I attached the purple there. And then for the top, you could attach a ribbon, a ring. I'm going to use 16 gauge copper wire to make the loop on the top. I'm going to use the second step to make that first loop, simple loop, and then take the sixth step and make an 8. And then we're going to snip off the excess with the flush end towards your finished piece. And then you can adjust that by twisting it close. And then twist that lower one open and attach it to your Suncatcher. So you now have a loop to hang it. Thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment and tell me how yours turned out. And I will see you next week.